Hey guys, welcome back to Latin Nation, and we're keeping the combat aspect of the show going with a story about one of boxing's rising new talents. Now, he might not look it, but Gerald Washington is part of the nationality that takes its boxing more serious than any other. I, of course, am talking about Mexicanos. And through his display of toughness and sheer determination, Gerald definitely taps into his Mexican heritage whenever he goes into the ring, which is where the former USC and NFL football player is an undefeated fighter who one day might become the first Mexican-American heavyweight champion of the world. Check this out.
En Acción, brought to you by the U.S. Army. There's strong, then there's Army strong.
Gerald is ferocious, athletic, freakishly strong, future heavyweight champion of the world.
My name is Gerald Washington. I'm a professional heavyweight boxer. The heavyweight title has been gone out of the United States hands for quite some time now, and I'm looking forward to bringing it back here. It's a lot into developing a champion. So you have to have the right management, the right trainer, the right athlete. Everything has to be in order. When I go to studying heavyweight champions, I like to look back at a lot of old boxers like Muhammad Ali, Lennox Lewis. I watch the Klitschko's now because they have the same body type as I do. My mother's from Mexico. We used to have big fight parties watching Julio Cesar Chavez, Mike Tyson. Both of those guys, two of my favorite fighters growing up. I stopped boxing a little later in high school. I started playing high school tennis and football, and I earned a scholarship to the University of Southern California to play football. I was looking for something to stay in shape while I was training for football, and then I just fell back in love with boxing again.
There's two ways of looking at it. You can look at it like it's a minus because he lacks that experience, but the way that I look at it, it's a plus because he doesn't have the wear and tear on his body, and he's extremely athletic from playing all the other sports.
Age is not too much of a factor. I'm pretty much preserved, my body's preserved. I didn't spend my whole life boxing, taking hits to the head and stuff like that. The heavyweights normally mature in their 30s anyway. I'm in great shape right now. It's a very intense feeling when you get in there. You can play around in the ring, and that's one thing, but when you really have those nerves, you're scared, and it takes a lot of experience and time and practice for you to actually work through that stuff.
There's been a couple times where people that sit next to me, I said, I know the guy. He's half Mexican and half African-American, and they're kind of astonished and surprised by that, but they kind of gravitates on them. They're like, hey, that's nice that he's playing to both cultures.
I started working with the Sheriff's Youth Foundation in South Los Angeles. I worked there as a boxing trainer for the kids and a mentor, youth mentor there. I definitely see myself in them. The way they grew up is kind of the way I grew up. A lot of those kids, they look up to you as father figures. They open my eyes to how much people need help out there. I love fighting. I love the feeling I get after you get the job done and they call your name and you raise your hand. That's the feeling that I look for. We're trying to really do this and bring back this heavyweight title here to the United States. I'm giving it all I got, and I know I can do it. I have the background and the desire, and I'll get it done.